Now, you would never say that when Brady and the passing offense is going well, haven't gone well for the last 10-plus quarters. Brady completing 58% of his passes since throwing a touchdown to Rob Gronkowski in the second quarter against the Miami Dolphins. As he was walking off the field, he dropped to the turf. He clutched his knee. He said the knee brace was grabbing him. Then later he said, well, I'm 100%. Well, wait a second. I have some bumps and bruises. Well, wait a second. I'm not talking about injuries. That passing offense is not right. Let's send it outside the stadium for Amber and Willie McGinnis.
You're right, that passing offense isn't right, but it's not just Tom Brady. There are a lot of issues across the board, and this team has not been playing championship football in December, and that's usually when they ramp it up. So do you think this team has what it takes to make it to another Super Bowl?
Well, they're not talking Super Bowl, that's for sure. Their playoff game starts with the Jets today, and then they move forward a game at a time. But I would say yes, if they clean up all the things we talked about. Over the past 4 or 5 weeks, we've been seeing a lot of things not characteristic of the Patriots. You see the missed tackles, you see the drop passes, you see the bad tackling, you see a lot of things going on that are self-inflicted. Really has nothing to do with other teams that they're just doing to themselves. So I would say for this team especially, they take pride in preparation. They take pride in not playing bad football, not getting penalized, not doing certain things on the football field. So for them to be in the championship or even be thinking about the Super Bowl, Amber, they definitely need to clean up all those things.
Yeah, but Gronkowski, a guy that Tom Brady has always been able to rely on, only has 3 touchdowns. Right. Chris Hogan, who was so big last year in the playoffs and then into the Super Bowl, he hasn't been a factor. What is going on with those specific items?
Well, I would say those guys will be incorporated in the game plan, and they do need to play better. They do need to be effective. For this team to win and go deep into the playoffs and a possible Super Bowl, of course the playmakers need to step up and make plays. Gronk is incredible when he's 100% and when they're feeding him the ball. Teams understand that. They're trying to take Gronk away. What does that mean? That means Cordero Patterson. That means Julian Edelman. Chris Hogan, you mentioned, in the run game.
Yeah,
it's extremely important. So everybody needs to step up, including Tom Brady. You hear him talk about it. He needs to play better for this team to go that far.
Yeah, a lot of people worried after they lose to Miami, they lose to Pittsburgh, and then an unconvincing win, even though Tom will remind you it was a win against the Bills. So a lot of chatter here in New England. Let's go back to you, Rich.
All right, thanks very much. And we are just one day away.